It's time for Mixed Movie Picks. That's right.
I know that movie.
I know you do. It's actually our final classic film review for the month of August. We're also doing Summer Rental as Does It Suck, which will be out on Tuesday. But next Friday and the last Friday, we will have classic film reviews out. We're doing Point Break. That's right. The Kathryn Bigelow film from 1991. I think you guys will really enjoy it if you haven't checked it out. Johnny Utah is an FBI agent, man. It's such a fun, action-y, wild ride of a movie. This and Speed really pair well together, in my opinion. And Swayze's great in it, the whole nine. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out. If you do want to, go check out our classic film review of it. We'll get a little more in depth with my review and the backstory of the movie. And we do the same from Does It Suck, which sort of asks the question of these old movies that sort of get lost in time and say, does it really suck? And we're doing Summer Rental. And that will finish out our beach movie month here in August. I have a special special surprise for you guys. We're going to be doing a specially curated list for our Snobtober Halloween event. The next 2 months, September is all going to be hard, baby, and you're going to enjoy it and love it on the Scene Snobs. And we had our Does It Suck episodes, all 9 of them, and all 9 of our classic film reviews have been provided from us by our good friend Sir Sturdy over at Sturdivision channel. He picked them all out. In November, Crime Drama. Trevor Stoudemire is going to be picking those out. We're going to be doing guest curating for our shows for a little while, so hopefully you'll be here for it. Next week, our guest had to reschedule. He'll be over here. We're going to have Jordan Miller, fantastic filmmaker. Cannot wait to talk to him. We're going to be talking about cinematography and films. He'll be coming on September 26th. We have the crew from Haunt Fest coming on September 5th. Billy Perry, who is a stuntman and an actor, who's going to be on September 12th. Make sure you guys are joining in for all that. It's going to be a great time, and we have tons more guests lined up for you down the line. We're going to be talking film, movies that we really love, and reviewing stuff. So make sure to go check that out. But check out all of our reviews in between. Also, Discovering Horror is coming back. October 1st to be exact. So go check that out as well. And I have one thing I should talk about, Paul's going to be joining me, and I think we're going to have some guests along for the ride. We are doing another special sort of collection. Like we do a franchise thing every once in a while, but we're doing something big this time. Like we've done Godzilla, where we watched all 40 Godzilla films and TV shows and everything. This time we're doing Aliens and Predators. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're gonna be watching the TV show Alien Earth. We're gonna start there, and we're gonna go in order and just go down the line and watch all the movies, starting with Alien and then going into AVP and then crossing over into Predator before Predator Badlands comes out. So you can check that out. That's going to be a special show that's pre-recorded. It will be up on the YouTube channel. You got to make sure you subscribe for more and stuff like that. But before we go, I want to do my film definitions. That's right, everybody. So I got this book. Well, I didn't get this exact book in college, but the complete film handbook and dictionary I did have in college. It was a book you kind of had to have. This isn't actually an older version, but I dig it because it still holds up, because it's more about film history, filmmaking, different definitions that you want to look up in that. So I pick out something at random in each episode and I read it for you. Let me take a drink, shall we? All right. Oh, here we go. What do you want to learn about today, Paul? I'm in the D's.
Ooh, let's see. D's. Is there like a directing section?
I'm sure there is, but I'm in the DO section.
Oh, DO?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. How about we learn about double exposure today?
Sounds perfect. I got charged with that.
Not this one. The superimposition one over the other by exposing the same piece twice. Double exposure is a conscious technique in professional cinematography to one, show what a person is remembering, thinking, or dreaming while ghosts or other supernatural effects in an image of the real physical world. That was for 2. For double, if you want to do go. 3 is comment upon the primary scene by some visual contrast or metaphor seen simultaneously with the scene. 4, suggest a change in time by dissolving from one scene to another. Exposing the same negative twice would of course result in an overexposed negative unless each exposure were stepped down. The primary scene should, however, be given more of an exposure. The device is not often seen today since it seems too unnatural and is often used in the past. Yes, that is true. Double exposure in a form it's much easier in the way we do things now. We shoot everything digital and everything's edited digitally. It's a completely different world. Back then, that was an art within itself. Working with film was just, and I suggest any filmmakers that can get a chance to work with film should. I remember a film, when I get into the industry and I was like working in, I was going to film school and working while I was in there, it was kind of crossing over into the digital world. We were happy about that, but we were sad to see film go. But we were very lucky because at that time with the crossover, we got to work on 16 millimeter. We got to work on 35 millimeter. We got to go and visit the film houses and stuff, the post houses and stuff, how they worked on the films. We visited Kodak at one point. So like, you get a chance to do it. I think if you can get a chance to get those tangible skills of like touching film, working with film, how to load in a tent, things like that, because you're blind the entire time. I think that is an important fact. It's unfortunate that double exposure like this doesn't matter anymore. Like that definition I read to you, that nobody really does with film, but it is important to note those things. I think these things are important pieces in film history and filmmaking history. So that was my review of that. I do want to say we're going to link it down below, but we are probably going to be doing a charity event soon we talked about it. And usually I try to bring a new theater you guys should check out. I'm trying to add that to this podcast as well, like a new theater or something to support an indie film or something like that. But of course, go support Uncle Fred's Monster Problem. But in Stevens City, Virginia, there's the Family Drive-In, and they're kind of hurting right now, and they could use some support if you can. And if you go to their website, just type in Family Drive-In, you'll be able to find it. But it's if you can donate to them, I think they could really use it. I would like to see movie theaters stay, the good ones at least. But yeah, that's my story. But you got anything for me, Paul?